So guys, the crypto markets are still trading sideways, but during this time, I started leverage trading about a week and a half ago, and I want to share with you guys my experience. I pretty much started with around $100, and pretty much with the account I started with, I got a lot of bonuses and features, which I'm going to drop a link down below where you can pretty much get all of these features and bonuses. But overall, I started with around $100, ran it up to around $500, and then from there started deviating because I started making some dumb plays. I thought I really had an understanding about this, but this is why I wanted to make this video, give you guys my experience with leverage trading. I don't want to get into the strategies around how to actually do all these different increments. I want to save that for another video, as well as the different, mistakes and all these other different things. But I want to give you guys my experience with leverage trading, what I think a beginner should know, and overall exactly how I plan to keep on doing this moving into the bull market for 2025. Overall though, if you're new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023, not like the rest of these crypto YouTubers or influencers. I'm keeping you guys updated on the day-to-day events and price action around Bitcoin and altcoins, so you can understand how liquidity is shifting and how you can position yourself to make those crazy gains. Right now, the markets are trading sideways, like how I said, but I've been leverage trading to, spice up my experience in the crypto markets and overall experience as well, just because I'm getting into multiple aspects of a, crypto investor, crypto trader. And leverage trading is something that a lot of people are super interested, but people aren't really, completely sure how to jump into it. They're completely unsure if this is something that they should be doing. I mean, at the end of the day, it is very risky. At the end of the day, nothing today is financial advice by any means, but you can make some crazy gains, but you can also lose a lot of money with leverage trading. At the end of the day, we all know what spot trading is: putting money into the market in a position based off of a specific, coin, company, whatever it is that you want to invest in, and then from there having a write-up on a percentage, whether you're trying to short or long a position, and then from there making those gains. But whenever you do leverage trading, you pretty much X the amount of money that you are working with, whether you do a 2x, 3x, all the way up to 50 and 100x, which gets really crazy. I played with a few of these X's before when I didn't have any understanding of leverage trading. You do not want to go beyond 20x in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. At the end of the day, I want to get into more increments and stuff about it. But right now, guys, if we look at my chart or my account, I started off, around the $100 mark. I put in $100, and whenever you start a WEEX account, this is the main trading platform that I am currently using. Like I said, I'm gonna have an affiliate link down in the description below, so you can click on that link, sign up, and then you'll pretty much get a bonus, as well as I'll get a kicker bonus, which would be really, really dope. But overall, whenever I got started, I pretty much put in $100. I got a few bonuses. I also got the KYC verification, verified my email, my number, stuff like that. So I got around $120 in bonuses, which was awesome, and I'm still on track to get a few more bonuses. But then from there, I started to long and short a few positions based off of my basic understanding in the markets. If you have any understanding on basic TA, guys, resistance line, resistance, support, as well as overall whenever we see reversals based off of specific candle wick patterns and all that stuff, then you can kind of have an understanding on how to navigate the whole price action whenever these assets are moving up and down. And that's what I've been doing, and I made some cool crazy gains multiple times by timing the market correctly. But I also realized how I fell into a few traps based off of the price action that we were seeing, and exactly not looking at multiple time frames. There's multiple different things that whenever you're a beginner, you're not really looking at. But this is why it's super key. Someone like me that's been documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023, I've learned so much about how assets move and exactly how the markets have an effect based off of the events taking place, and how specific assets get affected as well. Not all assets get affected the same, so you got to have an understanding on exactly what's going on with these specific assets, and then from there read the price action and TA as correctly as possible. At the end of the day, TA is only, based off of hypotheses and predictions based off of the price action that's taking place. So at the end of the day, no one could truly understand what's going on, but this is where you have to jump in and start making these plays. If you start to short and long the market, you're going to see, guys, that you can have a basic understanding how price action moves, but you can also get completely invalidated if there's a huge shift in the market. So at the end of the day, this is where you kind of got to do your own, due diligence whenever you jump into the markets. I think there's some really great videos talking about the basics on, leverage trading, shorting, and all that stuff, longing, the specific leverage you want to be working with, setting a, take profit as well as stop losses. There's multiple different things that go into leverage trading, which is very, incremental. But the whole point of why I'm talking about leverage trading today is not to just jump you straight into leverage trading, is to give you guys my experience with it. I made some decent gains from having some experience in the markets, but I also have recently returned most of those gains back just because I got overconfident as I was doing it. I felt like I had a good understanding. Whenever we move into the weekend and, you know, trading throughout the week, it's completely different. Some assets also have different price action based off of the communities and what's going on with them, as well as specific events that are having an effect on these assets. There's a lot of different moving parts, and if you're not really keeping up with everything in the day-to-day within all this stuff, it gets really, you know, sticky and like spaghetti. You can't really, you know, concise everything, and as a result, you kind of miss out and you start making mistakes. So you can honestly make some crazy gains at the very beginning. Whenever I got started, I started off with like 50x leverage, which is a horrible idea. Do not do that at all. Now I play anywhere from 10 to 20x leverage because I have a good understanding on the markets. So I can pretty much jump in. I say that and I return most of my gains. I know a lot of y'all are kind of laughing at me, but the overall truth is to give you guys my experience on this. I could have just loaded up the wallet, lied to y'all, said that, you know, I'm still doing well, because at the end of the day, I know that I can just turn around and start making some decent gains because I do have a good understanding of TA, but I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit, make mistakes so that I can, you know, make bigger plays with bigger amounts of money and not make those mistakes. But at the end of the day, guys, this is where you have to jump into leverage trading, whatever it is that you want to do, and experience it for yourself. If you guys want a full breakdown video on how I leverage trade, how I go into pretty much setting a position, stop losses, take profits, all the ins and outs, and how I read the markets, then by all means, drop me a comment, like, subscribe, let me know. But I want to give you guys the real ins before you guys just jump straight into it. I know everyone sees leverage trading and they see people making $5,000, $2,000, $15,000, $20,000, or even small trades like $500, $300 trades within a matter of minutes or you know, a few hours, and it looks really awesome. A lot of people gravitate towards it, which is why I jumped into it. But as a result, I'm down probably around $250 because that's how much money I threw personally into it. And then from there, I had my bonuses, but ran it up, and then from there, returned most of those gains back into the market from being stupid. So you got to understand this, guys. Understand your risk. And at the end of the day, I still have a long-term portfolio. This is why I'm still leverage trading on the side, trading a little bit of meme coins, hearing the sentiment in the markets, and now also leverage trading. But whenever the bull market starts to run in and we don't have all this sideways consolidation price action, it's going to be much more easy to make those gains. Now, this is not financial advice by any means. Like how I said, I just want to give you guys my experience with leverage trading and exactly how you should perceive it jumping into it. But if you're new to my channel, go ahead and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023, showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on the day-to-day events and price action around Bitcoin and altcoins. Today was a different video talking about my experience with leverage trading. I've been wanting to jump into leverage trading for the past, I don't know, 6 to 8 months, and I just felt kind of scared about it, but I just said, hell, let me jump into it. Found a decent platform like WEEX, got some decent bonuses, and from there started jumping into it, playing with it, and now I'm really maximizing and learning more about this so that whenever the markets start running up very significantly, I can put in some plays and make some crazy gains. And I hope that you guys do it as well, but understand the risk that comes with, you know, jumping into leverage trading, and also understand exactly what you plan to get out of this. Don't beat yourself up whenever you make mistakes. It's all a learning curve as you keep on progressing. And if you guys want a full in-depth video about my mistakes and exactly how I trade and how I set up and peak times and all these different increments and, you know, specifics within leverage trading, let me know. But overall, let me know your experience. Drop me a comment, like, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I love to hear everyone's you know, experience in the crypto markets, what they're currently doing, if this is their first crypto cycle, the altcoins that they hold, and everything else in between. So today I'm gonna drop a video talking about the crypto market updates with FTX distributions, price action on Ethereum and Bitcoin, total 2 chart, Bitcoin dominance, all these different things, guys. There's a lot of different moving parts right now, but today was more leverage trading. By the time you're watching this video, it's probably going to be the next day, but overall, stay tuned, go check out the rest of my content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.